Question number 3. Figure depicts an arc-tree target marked with its 5 scoring regions from center outwards as gold, blue, red, black, white. So what we are given, you must have played dartboard and you must have seen that there are different scoring regions. Here I have marked from the center it is a gold portion, and then the next scoring region is a red portion, then next one is a blue portion, next one is a black, and last one is the white portion. So all are having different scoring regions. Okay, now we are given the diameter of the region representing gold score is 21 centimeter. Here we are given that the gold score, here if we score here in this region, for that gold region we are given diameter, and diameter is 21. If we are given diameter, we can simply find the radius by dividing it by 2, and what I get 10.5 as radius of the gold region. Now I am given next, each of the other band is 10.5 centimeters wide. What does it mean now? That every next region is now 10.5 centimeters wide. Wide means broad. So difference between the boundary of gold region and red region, that is 10.5. And for next widths also these are 10.5. That means gapping between each of the circle, the boundary of red region and blue region, the gapping between that is 10.5. Same way, from out of the gapping between blue region and black region, it is also 10.5. Again, the boundary of black region and white region, the gapping between them is 10.5. So we are given that gapping between each of the two region, each of the two consecutive region, the gapping is 10.5. So if I know the radius for the center portion, is it possible that I find the radius for the next circle? Can I find the radius for the red circle now? If you see here, this is 10.5 gap, and the next, I know that boundary between the two boundaries, the gapping is 10.5. If this region is 10.5, that means first radius is 10.5 and the width is 10.5, then I can get that radius for the red circle is 10.5 plus 10.5, it is 21. Now, is it possible that I find the radius for the blue portion? Now if you see here, it consists of the center radius of the central region, then 10.5 the next gap, and next gap is also 10.5. So for the blue region, I have to move a distance from the center to the boundary of the blue circle. So that will be 10.5 the radius of the inner circle, then the width is 10.5, then the next width is 10.5. So what is the gapping between the center portion and boundary of the blue region? That is 10.5, 10.5 and 10.5, that is 31.5. Same way, if I want to find what is the radius of this black circle, now if you see here, it is from the center to the boundary of black circle. Now it is the radius of the first gold circle, then width 10.5, next width 10.5 and next width 10.5. So how much is the gap now? 10.5, 10.5, 10.5 and 10.5, that is 42. Same way I can find the radius for the white circle. That will be 10.5 for the inner circle, then every width is again 10.5. So how much is the gap? Now it is 52.5. Now I have find out the radius for all the circles, and what I need the area of each of the 5 scoring region. Now where I have to score? For the yellow color, for the golden color, I need to hit here the target between this circle. That means the circular region having radius 10.5 will give me the golden points. Okay, so for that, if I need to hit here in the yellow region, I will be finding the area of this yellow region. And how can I find the area? By just applying the formula pi r square. For that I only need radius, that means radius of this is 10.5. I will be using that. Let us find area of gold region. Now as gold region is having radius 10.5, so formula will be pi r square, means pi, now r is 10.5 square and that will be 346.5 centimeters square. Now next work is to find the area of red region. Now this red region, if you see here, this is your red region where I have marked red. Now if you see here, if I want to score in this region, that means I have to score in this ring only. I am not going to score in the full circle. I have to score in this ring only. So you also know that whenever you have to find for the ring, whenever you find the area for a ring, what are you doing? You are finding the area of outer circle and out of that you are subtracting the area of inner circle and you come to know that how much is the area of this ring. Same way we will be proceeding in this question. For this ring, what I will be doing, I will be finding the area of outer circle and then I will be subtracting the area of inner circle. And in this way, I will come to know that how much what is the area of this red region. And for that, I need the area of both the parts. For outer circle also I need area and for inner circle also I need area. And for both the areas, I need their radii. And I have calculated here that 10.5 is for the yellow portion or for the gold portion and for 21 is for the red portion. As I have already told you that 10.5 is the radius of the center portion and 10.5 is the width. So 10.5 plus 10.5 is 21 is the radius for the outer circle now. So for this ring, what I will be doing, I will be using 2 times pi r square formula and for that I will be finding the ring's area and that I will be doing area of red region. For that, I will be subtracting the outer circle and inner circle. That means out of outer circle, I will be subtracting the area of inner circle. Now for outer circle, what is the radius? For the ring, I need outer circle minus inner circle's area. So for outer circle, it is 21 square and for inner circle, it is 10.5. Now I will take pi common. It will be 441 minus 10.5 square and when I solve I get 1039.5. So same way I will proceed for the blue region now. Now how can I find the area of blue region? Now here is the blue region and it is again in ring shape. This portion. This is also in ring shape and I have told you whenever you find the area of a ring, for that you will be subtracting outer area and inner area. That means out of outer area I will be subtracting inner area. And for outer area what I need? I need the outer radius and for the inner area to be subtracted. Now what is the inner area? Now this is whole portion I am going to subtract. Out of this blue circle, this outer I have marked blue circle, I will be subtracting whole of the red. Okay, now what is the radius for this outer blue circle? And I have calculated it 31.5, 10.5, 10.5 and 10.5. So for blue region, the radius is 31.5 and out of that I will be subtracting this red color, whole of this portion and whole of that is with radius 21. मुझे ये पूरा ही subtract करना है. If I want to subtract the full region, I will be subtracting this whole circle with radius 21. Okay, so out of this 31.5 area, radius 31.5, out of this area I will be subtracting the area which is having radius, the circle which is having radius as 21. So how will I proceed? Now area of blue region and for that outer radii is 31.5 and inner radius is 21 square. When I will be subtracting this, I will again take pi common. It will be 31.5 minus 441 and when I will solve, it will be 1732.5. Now I have to move forward for black region. Now this is the black region. This is also in ring shape, if you see here. And if I need the area of this ring, what I will be doing? For this area of this ring, I need the radius of this outer circle and I need the radius of this inner circle, this circle. So out of this outer circle, I will subtract the area of this inner circle and I will come to know how much is the black ring portion. And again I will proceed in the same way. Now the radius of this black region, if I see from the center to the boundary of it, the whole gap is 42. So out of this full circle, I will be subtracting this inner circle. Now outer region is having radius 42 and inner circle, that the circle I have to subtract. This is the whole circle that I am going to subtract. Out of this black region, I will be subtracting this whole portion. And how much is the portion? How much is the radius for this whole circle? Now it is starting with this up to this 10.5, 10.5, 10.5 means 31.5. A circle will be subtracted out of this outer circle and that inner circle is having radius now 31.5 and outer circle is having 42 as radius. So let us proceed. Area of black region, that is pi 42 square, pi capital R square minus pi small r square. Now small r is 31.5. When I solve it, it is 422 5.5 in centimeter square. With all you will write centimeter square because you are given centimeter as your unit. Now I need what is the area of this outer ring which is in white color. Now if you see here again, if I want to mark here, then I am again going to find the area of this white ring. Now for this white ring I need to subtract this whole black portion. This whole portion I am going to subtract. That means if I want the radius for this white ring, what will be that? It is, I have written already here, I have told you 52.5. From the center I need this gap. From center it is 21, 10.5, 10.5, 10.5, 10.5, 10.5 and it is 52.5. So for the white portion, if I need the radius, that is 52.5 and I have to subtract now this whole portion which is here. Now this whole black circle is going to be subtracted. This whole portion I am going to subtract now. If I need to subtract this whole portion out of that white ring, what I need? I need the radius of this inner circle also. And how much is the radius of that inner circle? In the previous, I have told you that it is 42. 10.5, 10.5, 10.5 and 10 point. It is 42 and for the outer white portion it is 52.5. So for this ring I will be subtracting pi capital R square where R capital is 52.5 and small pi R square, for that R will be 42. So let us proceed for area of white portion. Area of white region, that is pi 52.5 square minus pi 42 square, and when I solve taking pi common, it is 3118.5 centimeter square. So what was the main thing in this question? That whenever you have to find the area of one ring, that means that you have to find the area of outer circle and out of that you will be subtracting area of inner circle. So for that ring, what I will be doing, I will be using pi capital R, that means the radius of the bigger circle and then radius of the smaller circle. Same way I have proceed for all the parts. For the central portion, radius was 10.5. For the next circle, it was 10.5 and 10.5. It was 21. And for the next question, it was increasing. It was 31.5. and for next it was 42, and for the last one it was 52.5. For every consecutive ring, what I had done, out of the outer circle I have subtracted the area of inner circle. For this white portion I have subtracted the whole of this inner circle with radius 42. When I have find the area of this black region, for that I have subtracted this region's area, that means with radius 42 I have subtracted the area of circle with radius 31.5. Same way for the next portion, what I have done, for the next region I have subtracted again the central portion out of the inner portion. I am here finding the area of outer circle and then I am subtracting the inner circle. Same way for the next all regions I have done. Thank you.